welcome back to Cooking with Gloria. Today I want to share with you a very delicious taco, and it's not just any kind of taco. It's a chicharron taco that I know you guys are going to love. It comes out very crispy, very delicious, and it doesn't have to be Tuesday to enjoy a delicious taco. Taco Tuesday. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. To prepare these amazing, crispy, delicious pork belly, these are the ingredients. I have here garlic cloves, salt, baking soda, water, lard, and of course the star, the pork belly. This is everything you need. When you prepare this amazing recipe, you are going to fall in love. It comes out amazing. Let's enjoy together this amazing pork belly. Of course, made with lots of love. So let's get started. I want to start by showing you the piece of pork belly that I got. I have a towel on the bottom, which I'm going to dry completely the pork belly. This part is very important. You need to pat it dry really good so that when you are cutting and slicing into it, it doesn't run from one side to another. Make sure that you have a sharp knife to make the cuts of the pork belly. Look at this. And when you buy your pork belly, make sure that you get one with plenty of meat. And let me show you how I slice the pork belly. Look at this. The slices should all be almost the same thickness so that they cook at the same time. Look at this. This looks amazing. I'm going to continue slicing, but I want to show you from close up how I'm going to slice this pork belly. Look at this. Slice it as thick or as thin as you would like. But I want to show you the way I do it here at home. I want you to enjoy this amazing crispy pork belly made at home. I am going to continue slicing my pork belly, and when I'm done, I will show you how this looks. Look at this. It just looks amazing, and I can't wait to start cooking it. Nice and thick and with a lot of meat. And here I want to go ahead and start slicing it in little squares, because remember, we are making crispy pork belly tacos, and I know you guys are really going to love this recipe. You don't have to babysit it. Just make sure that you rinse your pork belly really good, and then you pat it dry and cut your pieces in bite sizes or a little smaller, because remember, when you put it to cook, it's going to shrink a little bit. So make sure that you cut it in bite pieces so that when they cook, they're going to be very small and they're perfect for tacos. On my stove, I have a pan with water. It's boiling water. I'm going to add some salt. Remember, on the description box, you will have the ingredients of how much I used. Once you add the salt, taste it. It needs to be just slightly salted. And then add your ingredients in. I am adding all the pork belly pieces. And as you could see, I'm going to have to use another pan because this is way too much for this little pan. Well, now it's going to start boiling, and all that little foam that creates on the top, you have to make sure that you remove it, or else it will sink down and it will stick to the bottom of the pan. Just like this, remove all the foam, and like I said, you don't need to babysit this pork belly. It's gonna be nice and crispy. After 40 minutes, you come and you remove it. Don't be moving it a lot while it's cooking. Just move it once or twice so that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. When you are removing it, just make sure that you remove it and you leave behind the liquid. And I'm going to show you why. A lot of people cook the liquid down with the pork belly, and I really don't like to do that. Look at this. This water is kind of dark, and I don't like cooking my pork belly in the same water that it was cooking. So I am going to discard it. I'm going to use the same pan, and I'm going to add lard. Yes, you heard right. I used lard, and now I'm ready to put in the pieces of the pork belly back into the lard. I'm gonna let it simmer. Let it simmer. I'm gonna just move it twice so it doesn't stick on the bottom of the pan. You could see that it's really bubbling. I'm just gonna mix it just a little bit so it doesn't stick to the bottom, and then I'm just gonna leave it there for 40 minutes. I'll come back and I'll mix it 1 or 2 more times, and I'll be showing you the step. It's nice and bubbling, and as you could see, it's already getting nice and crispy. It still needs a little more. When you see it bubbling like this, that means it needs just a little more minutes for it to be ready and done. Look at this. If you see on the pan, it's not bubbling at all. And now this is the time when you are going to remove it, making sure that you leave the lard behind. And look at this, how crispy and golden brown they are. And here I am ready to make my homemade tortillas. I'm adding Maseca water, and I'm gonna start mixing it until it creates a ball of dough. Once this is done, I'm gonna show you when the dough is ready to make the amazing tortillas. When you make a little ball and you press it in the center and it doesn't crack on the edges, that means that your dough is ready. It's ready for you to make your amazing tortillas. I'm gonna let it rest just for 10 to 15 minutes before I make my tortillas. I have my tortilla press here, and I have some plastic, and I am going to add my little balls in the center, and I'm gonna create my tortilla. This is a very easy recipe. It's a very delicious recipe, and I am sure you and your family are really going to enjoy these amazing taquitos, pork belly taquitos, or as I call it, taquitos de chicharron. And look at this, my tortillas are getting nice and fluffy, and that's when you know the tortilla is ready. I can't wait to make my amazing taquitos. Look at this. Anybody can do it. Of course, I have some serrano chilies that I put right on the skillet, and I'm ready to prepare my tacos. I'm adding some onion, cilantro, pico de gallo on my tortilla, and right on top, the pork belly, the chicharron. This looks amazing. I'm gonna drizzle a little bit of sour cream on the top, and then my chile serrano, and I am ready for the presentation. I'll see you in a bit. completely done with these amazing chicharron taquitos. Well, this is the part I really love and enjoy tasting my recipes. Let's see how they came out. Of course, nice and crispy, nice and crunchy, but excuse me. I wish you guys were here to taste it with me. Perfection made at home. And of course, I am going to combine these amazing chicharron taquitos with an amazing butterfly tea lemonade. Excuse me. The perfect combination. This lemonade, you already have it on my channel. If you liked and loved my recipe, I invite you to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, share this video on social media with your friends, with your relatives, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Don't forget to push that notification bell, and if you did, leave it activated so every time I make an amazing recipe like I did today, yes, you're going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of my family. Like, subscribe, and share. See you soon. And I will stay enjoying these amazing chicharron taquitos. See you on my next amazing recipe. Bye-bye.